Hello there guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another video. I hope all you guys are doing well today. If you're a Chelsea fan, you're not doing well. If you're an Everton fan, then congratulations to you because Chelsea FC strikes again. That is it. We are Chelsea FC. We are the gift that keeps on giving. We seriously cannot put teams under pressure and individual mistakes have if and Chelsea's individual mistakes is happening again. Not at Stamford Bridge, but away from home this time and I'm seriously done with this team. I'm seriously done. Like they don't deserve my support anymore because the last couple of games were so embarrassing. The only teams that we've beaten are West Ham in the Premier League, Southampton in the Premier League, and Crystal Palace in the FA Cup. That is it. Those three teams after the international break we've beat. Brentford, we've lost. Real Madrid, we've lost in both legs. Although the second leg we were so close to winning, but we didn't. The game against Arsenal, we've lost. The game against Man United, we drew. Now the game against Everton, we've lost. So we have, so it's like maybe three or four losses, one draw, and then three wins. Like something is clearly not right at this club anymore. Something is clearly not right. Like I don't know why. Like, is it the ownership? Is it Roman Abramovich winning with the club? Is it the tactics from the coach, or is it Thomas Tuchel not getting the best out of these players? Like, I don't know which one it is. I really don't know why Chelsea are falling down and not picking up good results. Like, honestly, guys, I just don't know what to say. But I'm sick and tired of this club. I'm sick and tired of this. Like, and when I saw the mistake, I said, "If Chelsea are not going to win. Chelsea don't because whenever Chelsea make a mistake, we don't seem to win. We don't. Aspilicueta, the game against Everton, make a mistake, did a win. Christensen against Arsenal, Manning Sarr and Aspilicueta in the game against Arsenal, mistake, did a win. The game against Brentford, yeah, we've lost 4-1, but we could have conceded one goal and because of Mendy make that individual mistake. The Real Madrid game at home, Mendy's mistake, and the same thing goes for Rudiger, lost. Like the problem is that Chelsea cannot put teams under pressure. Like Everton have lost so many games since Lampard came in. So many games. They drew maybe a couple, but they've lost so many. But what happens when they come to Chelsea? They win. The same thing goes for Arsenal. Before they face Chelsea, they've lost three games in a row. Crystal Palace away, Brighton at home, and Southampton away. But when they face Chelsea, what do? They get the 3 points. The same thing goes for United. They're in a poor run of form. They've lost to Liverpool. They've lost to Arsenal. Yeah, they've only beaten Norwich, and I can't remember the last one as well. But yeah, they're in a poor run of form. When they face Chelsea, they get a point. Like Chelsea are the gift that keeps on giving. I'm telling you guys right now. Like Christmas has come early for Chelsea. It really has because we are letting teams have hope. We are letting them. That win for Everton gives them hope because they're 2 points behind Burnley for now with the game in hand. Imagine if they win that game in hand. It will be us that gave them hope. Not any other team, it will be Chelsea. And we cannot put them under pressure. The Arsenal game, they were in fifth place behind Tottenham. But what did they do against Chelsea? They've won 4-2 and they're in the top four. Man United in a poor run of form. Yeah, for me, they're not in the Champions League. But at Old Trafford, we cannot beat them. And Man United at Old Trafford, especially in the league, 1-1 draw yet again. Simply cannot beat Man United at Old Trafford. Disgrace, disgrace. Teams like Burnley at home, we drew. Brighton twice, we drew. Wolves away, we drew. West Ham, we've lost at home. Like these teams that are below us, we cannot get points out of them. Something is definitely wrong, guys. Something is definitely wrong. Yeah, the only two teams here that I fear is Man City and Liverpool because they've got a better score than us. And we're we're right now we are 16 points behind Liverpool and 17 points behind Manchester City. That is disgraceful. Like if we're like losing, like going 10 or more points behind, or maybe 9 points or more behind those teams is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Like if Chelsea was 6 points behind them, then I'll take it. If we were 3 points behind Liverpool, I'll still take it. But going maybe like 7 or maybe 9 or more points behind is unacceptable. This Chelsea team here should not be in the top four ways. We shouldn't. Because for the last 5 years, it's keep on happening time and time again. Time and time again. Like, when is these Chelsea players ever going to learn that you want to play in the Champions League, but you don't, but in the last day, you always seem to want to fall down? Why? We did this last season where we lost a couple of games. Then on the final day of the season, we lost to Aston Villa. But for thankfully for Spurs, they beat Leicester and Leicester City didn't play in the Champions League. I can see the same thing this season, where we will lose a couple of games, then win, and then the last day against Watford, we'll probably lose that game. And we allowed teams to beat maybe Tottenham or Arsenal so that Chelsea can get into the top four. That what is wrong. This is what's wrong with this football club, is that they seriously don't know how to not not close the gap, but to extend the gap to make sure that if we can be like maybe like 16 or maybe 17 points behind these teams, they don't know how to do that. Instead, they allow teams here to catch up Chelsea. Imagine if if Arsenal beat West Ham today, they could be 3 points behind us, and Tottenham won 3-1 against Leicester. The same time as the kickoff against between Chelsea and Everton, 3-1. Now they're 5 points behind us. So just imagine if Chelsea, the next game against Wolves at home, we've lost, and Arsenal win and Tottenham win. We are in serious trouble. And imagine, yeah, that after all the mistakes, all the dropping points, all those taking those chances, imagine if Chelsea are in the top four and we have allowed Tottenham and Arsenal to be above us and to be in the Champions League. After when our squad is better than theirs, I'll be fuming. I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked. I'll be angry and I'll be fuming and I'll be disappointed and heartbroken because this is unacceptable. We cannot accept this negativity. We cannot. But these players are playing like they're tired, like they don't want to play this club anymore. If you want to leave the club, leave. Because there's some players, yeah, that are simply not good enough to play the badge. The likes of Alonso, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Christensen, Lukaku. That's it. Like I don't know who else. Manning saw as well. Some of these players cannot afford to play for this club. Maybe Aspilicueta too. Maybe he needs to leave because that mistake in the first minute in the second half is unbelievable. And this is not the first time, It ain't the first time. We've seen this time and time again against teams that we should be picking up points and put them under pressure. We've seen this before, so this ain't the first time, and that's why we conceded silly goals. Like, like I just don't know what to say to you guys, but I'm fuming. I'm disappointed. Like, we like the only problem is that we're dominating teams, but but we're not consistent enough in the final third, and we don't take leads at half time. The only time we did that was against Southampton away, where we were 4-0 up. That's the only game. Yeah. Against Brentford, half-time, 0-0. Arsenal, half-time, 2-2. Man United, half-time, 0-0. Everton, half-time, 0-0. You know what I mean? All of this, or not taking the leads, not scoring goals in the first half against teams that we should be beating, is unforgivable and it's unacceptable. Like, this is mediocrity. This is not good enough. Simply not good enough. Like, I hope that the new owner will back Thomas Tuchel, give the players that he wants, and sell these players that I mentioned. Because If we continue like this year, I don't see Chelsea. It's going to take a long time before Chelsea win the title and be better than City and Liverpool. It's going to take a long time. Yeah, it ain't going to be next year. It ain't going to be 2 years. It'll probably be 5 years or more because this team are not consistent enough like Liverpool and City are. They're not. They're simply not. Like I'm sick and tired of this, man. I want Chelsea to win titles. I want Chelsea to be above City and Liverpool for the first time since our last title. But are we doing it? No, because we're not consistent enough. We're not good enough in defense and also in the final third. Mistakes, chances, hitting the post, not shooting. That's the problem I have with this Chelsea team over the last 5 years. It's not been consistent enough. Like, I hope Thomas Tuchel gets backed because if he don't, he can get sacked. And I don't want to see him go because he's our elite, because he's a really good manager. He's not an elite manager because if he was an elite manager, we would have been in the title race. We would have been less than the FA Cup and also Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. We could have done that. But did we do those things? No. So he's a really good manager, but he's not elite. He's not Pep Guardiola. He's not Klopp. So any of you guys that thinking he's a elite manager, you're deluded. And you're not a Chelsea fan and you didn't watch football. So in my opinion, he's not an elite. He's a really good manager. Like honestly, man, I'm sick and tired of this club. This club is killing me. Killing me. And from now on, whenever I'm doing my predictions from now on, I'm not going to predict a Chelsea win. I'm just going to go for a draw every single time until they prove me wrong. And in the FA Cup against Liverpool in 2 weeks' time, do I see Chelsea being that team? No, no. Because Liverpool are doing well this season. Being Chelsea in the Carabao Cup, the title race, yeah, doing well in the Champions League as well, and in the FA Cup final, which I think they'll beat Chelsea. So they're doing far better than Chelsea this season. And if they win the quadruple, then well done to them. Well done. Because they'll be the best team in English football history. I'm not sure in the world, but they'll be the best. Because no other team in England can do it. Not even Manchester City. Excuse me. So if Liverpool win it, well done. And this time we ain't stopping them. We ain't stopping them. Just like we did against Man City last season. We ain't stopping Liverpool winning not winning the quadruple. They're gonna have it. I could be wrong, but they will, and we ain't gonna stop them. That's how embarrassing Chelsea are this season on the two show. Yet again. Like this team are just like high and low sometimes. Like it just doesn't make any sense. It really don't. Our next game is against Wolves. I'm not confident in that one because Wolves here, Wolves have lost a couple of games. Imagine if they did the same thing against Chelsea. Would I be surprised? No, because you see, there's time and time again where we don't put teams under pressure and we give them 3 points. So I'm not confident in the game against Wolves, and I'm not going to predict a Chelsea game. I'm not because Chelsea FC strikes again. And if I predict a Chelsea win, I get it wrong. So from now on, I'm not going to go for a Chelsea win. I'm going to predict draws every single time. That's what I'm going to be doing because this team don't deserve my support. They don't deserve nothing, absolutely nothing. They have been shit. They have been bouncing. They have been shocking. They have been absolutely bad and embarrassing to me and to the rest of the fans. They don't deserve my support after this. They were shocking, absolutely shocking, and I had enough of this. Had enough of this. Unacceptable. So yes, guys, that is the end of this match reaction. As you can tell, I'm not happy at all. I'm just stressed. I'm tired. I'm just angry. I'm just disappointed. I'm hot. I'm just stressed, man, because this team is just unbelievable. Like, like they just don't know how to play football anymore. Some of them do, but some of them don't, and that's why these players I mentioned need to leave the club because they don't know how to play professional football. They're not. Some of them are not world class. The only world class that we have is Mount, and that's it. The rest of them, they're not world class. None of them. That's even more embarrassing. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. But yeah, that is it. So if you enjoyed this match reaction, give it a thumbs up if you can. Whether you're a Chelsea fan or an Everton fan or Arsenal fan who's laughing at us, give this video a thumbs up. If you are new, hit the subscribe button below, hit the bell notification so that you can be alerted once I've uploaded of my content. Share this video to everybody so that they can give their thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. If you're an Everton fan, I know you'll be happy. If you're a Chelsea fan, I know you'll be disappointed. So yeah, it is what it is. So for Thomas Tuchel, maybe he gets some of the blame, but I'm not sure if he can get the blame of this performance because he's been shocking. It's the players that let the team down. Maybe Thomas Tuchel's been more on the players than the manager. And it looks like Lampard has classed Thomas Tuchel, So yeah, it is what it is. But I'm seriously done with this team. Seriously done. They don't deserve my support after this. They really don't. So yeah, couple of games to come up. I'm not even confident in those games anymore, especially Leeds. I'm away from home. I'm not confident in that one. Not looking forward to that one. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you tune in to Tuesday where I'm going to be reacting to my Premier League predictions and let's see if I can get above the 8 points and let's see if that can make me happy. And also, good luck to the Chelsea women because in a couple of hours' time they'll be playing against Birmingham City, and I'm confident that that woman will be playing far better than the men. So in that game, I'm going to go for 5-0 against Birmingham City away from home. So yeah, so good luck to the Chelsea women before I forget. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Look after yourself, take care, and as always, up the Chelsea. I'm done with this team. See you guys soon.